Alrighty, so many days have gone past and I just want to show the new parts I've gained from the wreckers. So I got 2 extra cab windows as spares because you never know what's going to break, and then I also found these door trims. Those trims go along here on the window, so they're kind of rare as to find, and I found some, so I was like, yep, I'm taking those. And then also this is the big part that I really needed. I don't know if you don't know what this is, but this is a whole cutout of the back window. So the back window will sit along here, and this one of course is rusted out as well, but these are the parts that I need that are intact. And along here, like, yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, those are intact. It's a bit how you going on that one, but hopefully I can salvage bits from this to fix all the rust holes that are in mine, which is kind of hard to see because stuff's in the way, but yeah, to try and fix all that on my one. But yeah, the wreckers I went to was this one, all 4x4 parts. A little bit of a drive out there, but it was worth it. Get all these pieces, and for like $65 for 2 windows, trim, and a whole cutout. For $65, that's an absolute score, my guy. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, good find. I'm just gonna get the drill and then just clean up all this scaliness and see what we're really working with here. Hopefully, like, some of this crap just doesn't turn into holes. But yeah, just gotta wait and see. We've cleaned up the scaliness a bit. Yeah, it's still crusty as, but not as bad around here as I thought it was going to be. I haven't fully stripped it back yet, but no major holes have appeared yet. But yeah, so far so good, I guess. Quick distraction, I'm going to put a sticker on my good old Rotor toolbox here. I was going to stick it on the outside, but I was like, nah, I'll stick it right there. So it's in the inside, and that's going to look nice. And hopefully these wear marks from the handle, since that lid goes up, doesn't wear too much away of the sticker. But if it does, oh well, gives it, I don't know, character. But yeah, first sticker to the toolbox. The old Rotor toolbox, man, can't beat them. So a few days have gone past, and when I mean a few days, I mean 2 months have gone past since I last filmed. It is can't really see that, but it says the 2nd of December, and I'm gonna start painting this bar, especially the back here. And I don't think that's gonna happen today, since yeah, that's rain. I can feel rain right now, so I should probably actually get this into the shed and not let it rust. But hopefully the rain stops, otherwise I have to do this tomorrow, which sucks. Just want to get it over and done with. So the rain decided to go away for now, so I'm quickly going to get some primer and then just go over the little bare metal spots, because I'm planning to paint the inside here with chassis black, which is the same stuff I did my frame with right there, which is some pretty durable stuff. So yeah, just add that little bit more protection on the back here. Like, no one's going to see this. Oh, and the reason I have tape here is that because this part is mint, like it's the factory finish, so I just kind of want to keep that there just in case I come back here and I want to redo the bar and get the colour, the original colour, as close as I can to to everything else, to the paint. So that's there for originality purposes, because all this is going to be black, and then keep that there as the original finish so I could reference back if I ever want to. But yeah, just lay some primer down. So I've gotten the primer down, it's looking very nice. Time to apply some chassis black with a brush, and hopefully this stuff doesn't mess with the primer, or the primer doesn't mess with the stuff, because it's the last thing I want happening. So I'll do a little small sample spot somewhere, and fingers crossed she goes alright. So far so good with this. I definitely need to do a few more like layers, because it's got that brown tinge to it. That means it's not thick enough, but a few more layers once it tacks up, and then should be good. So doing well. Alrighty, we have success. We've covered the inside here with all the chassis black. The primer didn't react or anything to it, so that's nice. It's looking really nice actually. I'm really happy with it, with the result, because it's like a tar based stuff, so it's like thick. So if any stones or anything chip up, mainly on the sides here, then should be protected. That's a nice layer of stuff done. I just need to do the outside now, get that all primed up, get all the bog over here, all the body filler, get that primed, sanded, and make sure it's actually smooth, because you know how paint or bog shows through the primer and paint and all that, because it's not properly smoothed out. Here's a bit how you're going, but hopefully should be nice. Just wanted to do the inside today. Surprised it didn't rain too hard. I was expecting it to bucket down, but it held up for me, and yeah, finally getting some progress done after 2 months of letting that sit around and me doing nothing. So yeah, sweet as. So I've just prepped this little corner here, and I'm gonna hit it with some primer. This can's nearly empty. Yeah, I'll just go at it and hope for the best. I would put this camera on a tripod, but the stuff's gone missing for the tripod for the camera, so we're doing it by hand. That's it. Hit it with the heat gun a bit, just to dry her up, because I found out if you go too quick with the primer or any paint, acrylic paint in general, on like bare metal, it tends to like, well, not bubble, but like have these bubbles in it, and it doesn't like to stick well. So you do light coats instead of heavy, as you normally should. I just found that the hard way a little bit. This is like a first person sort of view on what I do. So that's that, a little bit covered in that corner, just to do a little test run, see how well it goes. Yeah, pretty happy with those results. It's just over here, for all the bog, I gotta really focus on these areas here, because you know, body filler isn't smooth like metal, it's got like little divots in it and whatnot, so gotta really focus on smoothing out those. That's what, over there. What that stuff is for over there, the spray putty. That's what you want. So yeah, I'll probably hit with some primer over this stuff. Maybe not now, since it's probably going to rain. And then we'll be set from there. Probably do this all tomorrow. Just decide to do a little tester in the corner there. So this is what I mean when I say it bubbles up. Like, oh, it's dried out now, but if it wants to focus, which it doesn't. See those, like, yeah, those bubbly looking things, like they go away, but it's just annoying. So that's what happens when you lay it on a bit too thick all at once. You get bubbly boys. 1 or 2 days have passed and I'm gonna get some spray putty and spray it over the body filler, because there's little scratches like that and really small pinholes in all the body filler, so just go over that with the spray putty and hopefully it'll take care of all that mess. Sprayed some putty down, it's looking pretty nice. Most of the pinholes are gone now. There's still like big gouges like that every now and then, but I'm not too concerned since it's a front bumper, man. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's heaps better than what it was when I started out with it. Yeah, it's going good. She's a scorcher of a day today. She's hot. I've gotten to where I'm pretty happy with the end result going on here. I'm going to hit it with a nice layer of primer just to seal it all up again. But yeah, I'm real happy with the results here. It's looking heaps good. But yeah, I'll just smack it with a coat of primer and we'll be on our way. So I've primed up the front bar now. Could do with another coat, but I've worked on the lenses here, fitted them up, and then I've also polished them on both of them, which is looking nice. And hopefully tomorrow or sometime during this week I'll paint up the bumper and then get it over and done with. But yeah, so far we're doing well. We're winning at this. So it is basically 6 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, and I'm gonna got my little setup here, and basically there are markings on top of this stud here, and I'm just trying to get it off with the grinder. So my plan is have that spinning, have the grinder spinning, and just slowly take it off, and hopefully it'll look like that. It's not focused, but I hope this one's been grinded away. I didn't do that one, but hopefully this should work out pretty well. So that's come out an absolute treat. That's how it used to look like there. And yeah, that's cleaned up nicely. Time to do this one. I've gotten these all nicely sanded up. They're looking real nice. Just had them in the drill and then just drilled it all on this piece of sandpaper on some soft sanding block, and it's come out an absolute treat. So they're ready to go on permanently, get painted over, and yeah. Back out here another day. I got the front bar chilling in the sun. Got some charcoal grey going, so I got the little can out. Just gonna go on all the edges, and then on the other side, of course, all around those. Get all the hard to reach spots first. Get that, or like a nice base coat on everything if the can will do it, and yeah, go from there. I don't know if I'll paint it all today, but at least get some sort of colour down. I've laid down a bit of a thin layer in some areas, all the hard to sort of reach spots. I was using this little can over here, but it died. So I had to bust out the really good can, which I got mixed up, which is the same colour as that little one, but this one sprays so much nicer. So yeah, hopefully it keeps going well. I'll get a nice layer on there. I'm not getting like the final finish now. I just want a base layer, the base coat at least. Got a nice coverage, a nice base coat on this thing. It's looking really nice. Definitely not finished yet. I'm going to add a clear coat over it. But that colour's pretty crispy. She's charcoal grey now. Metallic charcoal grey, that is. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with those results. Heaps better than what it was. Just can't wait to actually put another coat of paint and then clear coat, and it should be looking schmick. Alright, here's something I can and can't really make up my mind. So these stud things, they go in those holes and they hold the bracket that bolts onto the front of the car. Now I could either leave them and get them nicely somewhat polished, and then I can just chuck them in and leave them like that, or actually paint over them. But I'm kind of liking that look there, with it being that brushed, polished finish. So yeah, I'll make up my mind if I want grey or silvery polish. So I've got my bolts out here. I'm just going to spray the top of them with some clear coat, so hopefully this stuff will stick well onto bare metal and protect it, because this stuff will rust if I don't clear coat them. So fingers crossed it works. Alright, we got some clear coat on, and it's looking alright. It's dulled it down a whole heap, but hopefully I can polish it out. It's got orange peel for days on it, but a bit of polishing will hopefully sort that out. So yeah, that's probably all I'm going to do today, since looks like it's about to rain, and I'm not going to clear coat the bumper today. But yeah, hopefully these are going to hold up to the weather and everything I throw at it. So I've done a little test fit on the front bumper here, put the front end back together mostly. It's looking real nice. She's still a bit hairy going there, but I'm liking it. And these front bolts here, the nice silver, if it wants to focus. A nice silver there. She's looking real nice. It's just this one up here, I chipped a bit of clear coat over it, so I've got to put some more clear coat on that so it doesn't rust away. But yeah, it's looking real nice. And then I just test fitted it all up before I put some nice clear coat on it to see if it all still fits up and not scratch up the clear coat, because I've definitely, around the headlight there, she's rubbing, and I'd rather sort of rub it on the paint than have the clear coat messed up. But yeah, looking good. We've done a little upgrade on the clips here that hold in the bottom valence down here. So wait, these are the old ones, right? They're crusty as, alright, and then they're also loose as. But these ones, brand new ones, freshies, don't even move at all. Like that. That is solid. So they're solid as. These are the things I use there. Champion panel pack. There's the part number, whatever you want. So yeah, they're good. I was finally bothered to lay some some good old clear coat down, and it's come out an absolute treat. Like, the shine, that is nice. That's pretty good for a rattle can job. Might add a quick layer just to do it up a bit. Right, once you give that a polish, and a little bit of a wet sand maybe, she'll come up an absolute treat. But yeah, I haven't really filmed much of this since it's been a whole hassle. Like, I'll do something and then mess it up, and I'll be like, oh, start filming that, trying to fix it. So if I filmed everything I did that I messed up on the bar, this episode would be like an hour long. Maybe not an hour long, but like half an hour. Yeah. Finally happy I'm basically done with this thing. It's been an absolute hassle and a half. But yeah, it's looking very nice.